So where should I move? Should I move to Greenville, South Carolina? Should I move to Charlotte, North Carolina? Those are the two cities that we're going to talk about here in this video, and I'm so glad you tuned in, so thank you for joining me. I love real estate, and take it from a guy who has lived in both Greenville and Charlotte. I'm going to talk about the pros of each. I'm not going to talk about the cons because I think they both have great things to offer, but I think it's a very different lifestyle. What I do want to touch on first, and maybe a feather in the cap of the Greenville market here, but our average price point is a little bit lower than what you might find in Charlotte. So here in Greenville, our average price point is roughly $350,000. What you're gonna find in Charlotte is the average price point is $410,000. So you do the math. Which one do you want, right? So living in Charlotte, take it from somebody who spent some time there. I lived in Charlotte for 2 years. It's got some great things to offer. It's got a booming downtown. It is the corporate headquarters of Bank of America. There is a lot of the financial industry in Charlotte, North Carolina. One thing that I noticed is there is a ton of young professionals who live in that area. They're downtown, or uptown as they call it. If you live in Charlotte, I'm sorry, I don't mean to offend you. Uptown Charlotte. It is really cool. And if you want to go out on the town, if you're a young person, you want to spend some time out, check out South End. It is really cool. Charlotte has tons of great restaurants, tons of breweries. A couple that come to mind is you got Old Mecklenburg, you've got Birdsong. I mean, there's a lot of different options there. But what Charlotte has to offer is a lot of different sports teams. And right now in this video, I'm going to talk about the lifestyle that each city has to offer. So in Charlotte, you've got the Panthers, you have the Hornets, both professional sports teams. You've got the AAA affiliate for the Chicago White Sox, the Charlotte Knights, and then you got a hockey team, the Charlotte Checkers. Those are fun games to go to. So make sure you check those out. If that sounds like something you might be interested in, and you want to live in a city where there are professional sports teams, maybe Charlotte's right for you. And if that's so, hey, give me a holler. I can still help you move there. I can put you in touch with an agent in that market if you don't know anybody, and I'd love the opportunity to do that. So another thing that I really enjoyed about living in Charlotte is they have some really great outdoor activities. And much like Greenville, what we pride ourselves on, our green space, getting outside, being active, enjoying being in nature. Charlotte has the Whitewater Center, and that's super fun. You can kayak, can paddleboard, you can zip line, you can do whitewater rafting where our U.S. national team actually trains. And in the winter months, they actually put in an ice rink where you can go and skate and enjoy yourself. So it has a lot of great things to offer to possible people moving to that market. But let's talk about Greenville, South Carolina, because that's what you're here for. So Greenville, South Carolina, in my experience, is, dare I say, better. That's right. I chose to live in Greenville because I think it accommodates me and my lifestyle a whole lot better. So I love Greenville because it is a big little city. And what I mean by that, you're like, that is the world's biggest oxymoron, dude. What are you talking about? Walk down our main street. It's so walkable. Drive down Main Street. You can drive from one end to another in 5 minutes. I really like that. You can walk down Main Street here, and you're probably going to run into 2, 3, 4, 5 different people that you know. Say hello. And even if you don't know those people, I'm willing to bet they say hello to you, and you're going to be like, who's that person? It's just the Southern hospitality here and the friendly culture that you're more than likely going to come across when you visit Greenville, South Carolina. So that's part of the reason that I love living here. So I mentioned the different things that Charlotte has to offer. Much like Charlotte, we have a booming restaurant scene. We've got a lot of great breweries. We have Fire Forge, Southern Side, Birds Fly South. All of those places are really great. We have some really top tier restaurants that you want to check out. We have some other great places where you might not expect are great restaurants, where it's just a hole in the wall, a mom and pop place. I like that. That speaks to me. That's where I want to go and have a good meal. We talked about the sports teams. So here in Greenville, we have the Greenville Drive, who are a single A affiliate of the Boston Red Sox. As I mentioned in a previous video, I'm a Red Sox fan, so I like catching a game there. We also have the Greenville Triumph and the Greenville Liberty, who are soccer teams. And then we have the Greenville Swamp Rabbits, which is a minor league hockey team, and they play at Bon Secours Wellness Arena. At the Wellness Arena, you can go take in a variety of different events. One that I saw recently was a professional bull riding event, and that was a lot of fun. They do concerts there, you name it. It's a really great space to go and be involved in your community and just enjoy some entertainment. So Greenville versus Charlotte. To me, Greenville is much more personable. It's a much smaller town, and I like that, but it still has all of the things that you might want to access. You know, for me, if I were to have to pick again, I would pick Greenville 10 times out of 10. But ultimately, it boils down to your lifestyle and where you want to be geographically, where you want to be in terms of price point, where you want to be professionally, and again, what your lifestyle looks like. Do you want to be in a smaller town but still have a big city feel? Then awesome. Greenville might be the place for you. If you want specific properties sent to you in our Greenville market, reach out to me. You can click the link on my page and set up a phone call, and I would love to talk to you about what living in Greenville, South Carolina looks like. They're both great cities. As I said, I've lived in both, but if you ask me, I would live in Greenville 10 times out of 10. So when you're moving to Greenville, South Carolina, I look forward to helping you, and thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video today. Thanks.